Alright, in this video I want to show you if you have a listing and you have a contract on it, but that contract cancels, what you would need to do to make um, that listing back active, and also if you got a new contract on it, what you would do. So let's say that you have this listing, you're the listing agent, you have a purchase contract on it, and they cancel for whatever reason. Most importantly, you need to upload the cancellation document, whether that's they cancel through the through the Binzer, or for whatever reason, however it cancels. Make sure that you upload that document that tells why it's canceling, is signed by all the parties, and saying that it does cancel. Make sure you upload that. Then you go up to Edit Transaction, and you're going to change the status back to an active listing. You should have a close date in there from that previous contract. You can go ahead and delete that, zero that out. If you want to put in here more info, you could say, why was it canceled or whatever. It's not a big deal. It'll delete out the or go ahead and delete out the sales price. We can also do this, so it's not a huge issue, but if you have the time to do it, go ahead and do it. I'm going to hit Save Transaction. Now it's back to an active listing here. It is going to automatically, since you switch it to active listing, it's going to put another checklist on here, another listing checklist. You can go ahead and leave that. We'll delete it when we get in there. You can't delete it anyway, so we'll delete that when we get in there, as you don't need it. We will also go through and delete, we'll add cancellation notice in here, and we'll delete these other documents or tasks that you no longer require on that purchase contract. So it'll still show up with those sales documents, anything you had in there. They'll still be set to that transaction, and that's just fine. It is an active listing. Now, when you get a new offer and a new contract that you've accepted, that's the only time you will ever use the new offer button here. So you'll click on the new offer button. That's fine. You can say right here, carry over all checklist tasks. That's just fine. We can always clean that up later. So go ahead and bring those over. That'll help. And it's just going to be called the same address. And at the end, it's going to have a parentheses number 2, number 3, wherever you're at. Now, since you labeled these all your listing documents as listing docs, it's going to pull those right over. So we still have your listing agreement, your residential input sheet, whatever else you had that were tied just to the listing. Those will have come over with it, and you'll start over just like you did. You're going to go in, edit transaction. This one now you're calling it pending. Add your close date. Add your acceptance date, buyer's name, sales price, the outside agent. Click Save Transaction, and then make sure right away that you go ahead, upload that purchase contract, label it as a sale again, and upload it. There you go. We're now on with all your listing documents have moved over, and you've started this new purchase contract, number 2. Number 1 is all closed out and canceled with the old transaction.